If you're watching this, chances are you're in the dip right now. You've already tried courses, sent the cold DMs, posted your work, landed a few projects, but the results still don't match the effort. And now you're thinking, maybe I should go back to a 9 to 5 again and have some stability. Before you make that decision, listen closely because this might be the most important mindset shift you will hear all year. Let's go. Hello my friend, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Adrian Somoza and I focus on helping talented freelance web designers grow their talent and charge what they are worth. If you've hit a ceiling in your freelance web design career and you're tired of trying to figure it out alone, I want to invite you to book a strategy call with me. We'll map out the next steps together and see if you're a fit to join the BONT Club, a mentorship program with lifetime access to a course, live weekly trainings, and the tight-knit community of like-minded web designers like you. So if you're ready, click the link below. Otherwise, let's get into today's topic. You're not failing, you're in the dip. This phase where you're working non-stop but not seeing traction. That's not failure. That's what Seth Godin calls the dip. And here's the most important thing that you need to hear. The dip means that you're not a beginner anymore. You have started. You have already taken action. You have learned what doesn't work. And that's not a step back. That's one of the most valuable business lessons that you will ever learn. Because once you know what doesn't work, you start to understand deeply why what works. You will no longer be operating from guesswork. You'll now be ready to build with conviction. The wide path versus the narrow path. Most people quit in the dip. They take the wide path, the easier one. They go back to low ticket work, job markets like Upwork or Fiverr, or they take a 9 to 5 and they settle. But if you've got that voice inside you, that hunch, right? That ickiness inside that says, I can do this. If other people have figured it out, I should be able to figure it out too. Then you don't belong on the wide path. Sure, the narrow path is harder. Even you might not have people in your circle that have gone through the narrow path. It requires clarity, discipline, and resilience. It requires planning like an adult and then having faith like a child. But it leads to the most breathtaking views at the top. So you're not back at square one. You're actually in the middle. Like I said, you're not a beginner anymore. You have already done a lot of free content, the one-off clients, the hustle. You've already burned hours and burned candles trying to piece together a business from scraps of advice. You're in the middle of your story. And this is where most people quit. But if you're still here watching this video, it means you haven't given up. You have already done the hardest part, which is starting. You just need the right guidance to finish the climb. Now, this is exactly when you're ready for the BONT Club. Most people who join the BONT Club are in the dip. They have tried everything on their own and have hit a wall. But that's actually what makes them ready, because now they're not looking for another random tactic, another random influencer, another YouTube video, more information. They're ready for a system, a path, and a deeper level of strategy that connects their skill to real results. Take Miguel, for example. He said, one of the first rewards of being part of the BONT Club and the hard work I have done during the last 4 months is that I have managed to triple my budget for projects that I had already been carrying out during the last 6 years of my career. The BONT Club has managed to open my eyes, offering me ways to significantly improve my work and get paid appropriately. I feel that I have a long road ahead of me. It's not a bed of roses. Like I said, it's the narrow path, not the wide one. But I am delighted to be able to face all the challenges that arise and enjoy in the meantime the process of truly becoming a specialist in a discipline that I am passionate about. Notice the wording, right? Face all the challenges that arise. Not a bed of roses, right? So he's not talking that this is an easy path, right? Like I said, it's the narrow path, but he took it and he has been seeing amazing and consistent results. So if you are in the dip and you're wondering if it's time to quit, don't. You're not early, you're not late, you're exactly where you need to be. If you're ready to finally build the business you've been chasing, right? A 6-figure business that gives you the profit, the freedom to pick who to work with, where to work, not have to ask for permissions, build something of your own, right? Not build other people's dreams. Then I want to invite you to apply to join the BONT Club. It's a mentorship program with an online course, weekly live trainings, like I said, and a powerful community of web designers like Miguel who are walking the narrow path. Click the link below to book your strategy call and see if it's the right fit for you. That's it for today. Hope you found it valuable. And as always, my friend, let's bridge the gap 1 pixel at a time.